Welcome back for today's college football pick video play for Wednesday, October 16, 2019. Talking about the only matchup that we have today in college football, and that is in the Sun Belt between South Alabama and Troy, and give our lean on where we see the better value on the over-under with the total number at 55 points. And also, not surprisingly, the home team Troy coming in favored by a considerable amount, giving 15 points. If you're interested in getting all of our college football picks for this week's action, you can check all of those out over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. So heading into this one, of course, Troy coming in as large favorites. This is going to be a clash of play styles, as what we've seen up to this point in the year from their opponent, South Alabama, has generally been lower scoring affairs given the relative weakness from what we've seen from the Jaguars on the offensive side of the ball. And then also not the greatest numbers either defensively, giving up nearly 30 points per game are the Jaguars, while they're averaging only 17. And if South Alabama is going to have any shot at trying to hang around in this one, they're going to need to step up their offensive game, because we know the Troy Trojans have the offensive output to put up a lot of points on the board. We saw that through their first four outings of the year, putting up 43, 42, 35, and 43 points respectively. Now, they've gone against some tougher opponents, and along the way, they've picked up 3 defeats, but we still feel like the Trojans can be a competitor in the Sun Belt. Now, they've already lost a head-to-head matchup against Appalachian State, who is the best team in the Sun Belt, so it will be difficult for the Troy Trojans to try to win the East Division in the Sun Belt. But this is still a Troy team that has more than enough talent to get to bowl eligibility and be one of the upper-tier teams within this conference, and we've seen that in terms of their high offensive ceiling. They're averaging 35 points per game, and this number might even go up as we work our way through Sun Belt action. In terms of the average total that we get in a Troy game, it's at 67 points, which is 12 points higher than what we're getting in this matchup. We feel like the Troy Trojans are going to be able to put up a lot of points on the board, and South Alabama is going to have to step up their offensive game if they're going to have any shot at trying to competing in this one. So with that being the case, especially on their home field, we like Troy to help carry us and get us to the over 55 as the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. And as always, you can check out all of our college football picks over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description.